suit up with me and my demons. I want the lifestyle, courtside, front row got bitches like I wanna meet them. I had two bad things coming up to me, they tryna talk, but having a threesome, niggas be hating.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And we are back, and guess what? Diddy still going through it.
You already know. It's getting worse and worse.
Yo, what's going on, my brother?
It's getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? It's your boy Money Mitch in the building, a.k.a. Mitch and them, foreigner, vintage Pluto. You already know. But I was bopping on, you know what I mean?
Oh,
old
God.
school.
Here we go.
Some old school. Still Matic.
What? Wait, why is this coming up? What?
Nah, I was just bumping it right before the show started. The question is, in a couple phrases, who are you?
Oh, God, where we go with this, yo?
He goes,
Where we go with this?
who am I? The back twister, lingerie ripper, automatic leg spreader, quicker brain getter, keeping the gangster with you. Woo! I got mine. Hope you got yourself. Anyways,
Yeah, that
your
was,
boy Money Mitch is here.
that was the intro.
Your boy all of the above. Nah, I'm just chilling now. We're happy to be here another week. And Diddy still going through it.
Yo, is he? Yo, I was thinking about doing an episode, doing a part 2 to the Diddy.
Word.
I was like, look,
But
man.
you're going to need a part 3, 4,
We
and 5.
going to be a part 3, part 4, because I don't think this shit going to end no time soon.
Hell no.
I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. It's just more people come. He just lost Revolt.
Yeah, it's Revolt. He had to step down as a chairman.
For Raw, Macy's pulled on him.
Sean John.
I didn't know people still want Sean John up.
Yeah, but still, it's a conglomerate throughout the world or whatever. Macy's in motherfucking Thailand probably still has it. You know what I mean?
That's true. They probably rocking Sean John in Thailand.
Smooth. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he was waiting for that velour thing to come back. It could have came back soon. You
But then they were saying, you know who's biggest enemy right now? 50.
Oh, 50 ripping
50
him.
clouded him.
50 ripping him.
Every second.
Every second.
50 is getting him.
You know why? I
He
think
took his baby mother.
that too.
Yeah.
That too. But outside of that, I remember he was in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he was like, I don't do them Diddy parties.
No. Diddy was in the Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah.
And then Charlamagne he said some crazy stuff when they were drink champs with a Fab and Jade and all that.
You don't want to party with me, baby?
You want to party? Like, I
Daddy?
said that?
I
He
was
was like, and then Charlamagne was like, I also heard that you wanted to take 50 shopping. You feel me? He goes, well, 50 needs some clothes. Like, you know, I just wanted to take my man out shopping. That probably irked 50's nerves on top of the baby mama shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So game's over. Wrong dude to be on the wrong side.
Yo.
And it's with such allegations.
Nah, yo, it was just like he getting them.
Yeah.
But what the topic's gonna be today, yo, it was interesting. We saw a couple of things, but I was really thinking about it. And it was some things that happened throughout the week. But, you know, I thought an interesting topic would be did social media destroy relationships? Does social media truly affect relationships nowadays?
Yeah, does it help or does it hurt?
And to me, I was like, this would be an interesting conversation because I know we could go back and forth. And the funny thing about it is, like, it's 2023. Social media, to me, it seems like with social media, your relationship isn't even official until you guys post together on social media. Because a woman always feel, or to me, or things I've heard is that, you know, sometimes females feel like, if you ain't posted me, who am I? Are you hiding me? And I'm like,
yeah,
how am I hiding you? You my woman, like whatever. But how am I? But other people don't know that. I was like, why is it important? So
Exactly.
it's like the social media social media seems to make a relationship official, and I find that to be like, wait,
So I was hearing something like along the topics with this with a different podcast or whatnot, and the main question is, as far as with social media, is not posting your significant other. Is that with the intention to protect the relationship from the rest of the world and the chaos? Or is it hiding the relationship? That's basically the question. You know what I mean? Are you hiding your relationship or are you protecting your relationship? Because my opinion in that situation is if the relationship is good and if home is good and life is good.
I see you like banging.
No, and life, listen, right? And life is good.
Yeah.
Right? Social media I look at is some kind of validation that's needed versus reality if everything is right.
But you know that's what
validation is gonna public validation is gonna
people that's not even a part of your relationship. That's the thing that confuses me, right? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, I had the conversation, it was like, yo, if I got a man and he don't ever post me on social media, I think he's he's making the world look like he's single so that chicks be in his DM.
I think it's too deep.
And it's like, and I was saying to myself, I'm like, but you can't really say that. And you know I play devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
Because you know we sometimes watch Fresh and Fit. Yeah. They was like, we don't see no pictures of your man. So it's like she's showing the world that she's single. So she's allowing people to possibly go in her DMs, right? But are you really hiding it? So me playing devil's advocate, I was like, well, I can kind of get the gist of what the female may think in reference to that. But I always say, like, females don't be in... No, let me take that back. Females do be in niggas' DM, so...
heavy.
But to me, I feel like sometimes when you think about, like... I just feel like now, I think my issue with it is, like, it's basically saying that this has to happen. I don't like anything that makes me feel like...
Yeah, that's a must.
That you need that to validate something that you know if we good, what's the point?
My thing is looking at it as far as the angle is concerned is where's the benefits to the relationship if I put validation on it in the social media? How does that help the relationship? It just makes you feel validated to the world in your own heart. But how does that help the relationship? How is that something that has to be a must to make it?
But how would you feel?
Solid?
All right. Well, the question would be, how would you feel if you was in a relationship?
Yeah.
And obviously you met your girl. You know, y'all with each other. You know she's always posting stuff, right? And at the same time, y'all on vacation, right? And then you go back home and you look at all the posts, right? And you don't see no picture with you in none of them. How would you feel?
I've been through that before.
All right, so I'm asking you, how would you feel?
See, at the time, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think too much into it. I'm like, whatever. Like, if this is you, just like, I look at your social media as you, being you, living your life. I don't have to, there's not a must for me to be included. If I was in it, I wouldn't have no problem. Great. But if I'm not in it, you want self-worth, self-beauty, it's your life. It's your post. It's your thing. I don't need validation on the back end. Like, yo, guess what? I'm here, guys. Well, guess what? This is my girl. Nah, it didn't affect me. But I'm sure it affected most people. Most
okay,
niggas.
so you never felt like it was like she felt embarrassed or anything?
Never embarrassed. Maybe she just like, yo, I'd like some people just like keep their shit to themselves type thing. And I know a lot of people that do that. They may mention like happy anniversary to my boo.
You know,
there'd be like one post out of 1,000.
Yes,
which is fine.
I think
that's okay. That's that's good enough for me.
But you know,
I don't gotta be here next to the steak on roof with my face like this. Yeah, it's me. It's my bitch. Nah, I ain't saying all that.
Nah, because see, to me, I feel like that's the world we live in now, right?
Correct.
That it's almost like if you don't post me, why ain't you posting me? Like, why? Look, you don't want people to know.
I would have felt a different way if they posted other men, like so-called friends, it's I work with them. On their post, but the man ain't. That's a down. We have a problem.
It has to be a give and take.
It's a give and take. If all posts is you, fine. It's your page. Do you express yourself? You can't be sitting there posting co-workers. Posting, you feel me, buddies. Oh, this is my day one. We went to 6th grade together, and then who am I? You know what I mean?
Who am I? Nah, but the thing is, and that's why I say, like, when you really think about it, has social media kind of like the way we interact nowadays with social media and how we post? Because look, people post. Look, I go to these places. These the type of men I mess with. Or like like you could be in a car, the chick you see, you got a fly car, a chick in your car posting pictures of her by herself.
Oh,
and the type of car you in. You know what I'm saying? So
day.
sometimes social media, I think, with relationships have I think it kind of destroyed relationships, to be honest with you. Because when you think about it, right?
New school relationships, I believe.
Yeah, new school. Like,
new school
relationships. But you got to realize how interesting things is. We got people that's probably in their 40s on social media heavy now. We've adapted to...
Correct.
We've adapted to new society and stuff.
But I think people in their 30s and 40s, I think they still could dip and dab back and forth to what it was as far as natural.
I don't think so. I think
you think it's full blown social media? Whatever social media says and the way it moves.
I think
if I ain't moving like that,
you just got to meet the type of person that's not into it. But it's either you in it or you ain't. That's the way I feel. Like if you fuck with social media, you either in it or you ain't.
Think so?
That's the way I see it. I mean, that's the way I've seen a lot of stuff happen, because it's like if you play with it, it's almost like. I think it's almost like one of those situations. Once you, like, let's say if you never had, I would say, just like, let's break it down. Like if you never, like, I hate to say this, I'm about to break it down. Let's say all your life you've been using rubbers, right? Mm-hmm. And then that moment you take the rubber off and you get it, you be like, I can never go back to that.
Yeah,
you've adapted to this new, like that feeling. Yeah. You're in it, and it's hard to go back. So it's like once you get involved, like if you never had social media, of course you old school. Mm-hmm. But once you get into that world and you start getting into it, it's hard to go back to how things happen.
I think if you're mentally strong, you can always decipher and not let it overtake you.
Look at me. I'll give you a prime example. I use social. I'm still the type of person I am. I'm still a private person. Mm-hmm. So even if you look at my social media, half the things that's on there is the podcast, and I may take pictures of me and my son while we may go somewhere and stuff like that. Yeah. But there's always a message behind it. I don't really take, like, if I'm out having fun, we out chilling, I'm not the type of person that take out my camera because I ain't got time to be doing that. I'm enjoying myself, right? Yeah. But so if a woman meets me, she can look at my social media and be like, oh, he don't post. So the odds of him really like, oh, we're here or something like that. 9 times out of 10, when it was a post, it's either I'm somewhere and the woman I'm with is going like this and like say hi, as you always like you do. I'll just be like, and be like, yo, I'm out of here. Like, so I think what happens, and I think what some people say is like, but if you dealing with, like, let's say if a female messing with you, like you social media guy. Yeah, you always post. I post. Right?
Yeah, I post.
So you post you. Yeah. So you being out and you got a woman and y'all out somewhere, she gonna probably say, you don't ever post me. But nigga, you post yourself all the fucking time. But you don't want to post me with you. So a woman probably would have an issue with you not posting her compared to a woman having an issue with me posting. Because the way you do it, you a selfie king. This nigga selfie king.
I'm a selfie king compared to you.
Nigga, I'm not even...
No. Comparison to you. But comparison to society, my shit is normal. You know what I mean?
Oh, to me, I would think you a selfie
correct.
King.
You know what I mean? But to me, it's just normal. You feel me? And even, the chicks I deal with now or chicks like, I don't post too many women like that. You feel me? Yo. I post a lot of strangers.
Yo,
the people I post are strangers for the most part. To be honest with you.
What we gonna say, Pluto? No. Pluto used to do this one thing. I used to have to tell him about it.
What happened?
I already knew when he had somebody over the house about to smash. This nigga, he would always speak to the TV.
I was drunk, man.
This nigga will always, like, you'll be looking at his story. I was like, this nigga must got a bitch over the house. This nigga, first thing you know, camera. He posted pictures of the end table. Then he posted a picture of some music, some videos on the TV. I was like, this nigga got a chick over the house.
Listen, those used to be my drunk days. You feel me? But thank God I don't drink as much anymore. No AA meetings here. I still drink, as you can see, but I'm just now I'm a social drinker.
That nigga.
Them days I used to be like, damn. I used to wake up the next morning. I posted that. Delete. He used to call me, Mitch, delete that ASAP. Oh, my bad. Damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, the days is over, but I ain't gonna lie.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie.
Has social media ruined a lot of relationships too? Yes.
Maybe potential relationships.
Potential relationships.
Potential relationships.
Yo, I'm telling you, like,
I don't lose sleep. Ask me if I care. Ask me. Nah.
Look, and that's what I'm saying. You look at the way social media is, right? And this is another reason why I say you got to be careful with social media today too. Mm-hmm. Because what social media has done is put a false narrative when it comes to certain relationships, right? Because let's say you and your chick have an argument, right?
Yeah.
People define, like, let's say y'all always posting pictures, that all of a sudden you ain't got no more pictures. Mm-hmm. She ain't showing too many pictures of you, right? Yeah. Y'all not broke up yet. Mm-hmm. She just in her feelings, so she ain't really posting you, right? So what do you think happens? The sharks.
All day.
They all in there like, oh, you ain't posted. There they go, jumping in her DM.
And guess what? Which they would never know 20 years ago.
Yeah, nobody would know this stuff. And
there's a difference.
Yeah.
The difference is like, all right, with social media, right? Now you have an outlet to vent, right? A. B, with that venting, everybody in the world says venting, right? So you have opinions of other people and their relationships and what's going on. So you have other people in your relationship that never was there 20 years ago with ideas of all this false figment of imagination, because half of it could be BS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now you have all this extra insight. Well, this girl went through this, and this is what she did, and this is what I should do when her man did this, and this is the signs. I'm seeing the signs in my relationship. It turns therapeutic. The toxic shit that comes from social media becomes their therapy.
Yes.
That can poison a relationship when they never had an outlet before, but to fix the relationship of whatever the problem is. Now they have a perception of their man. It's like, as if they don't know their man no more. They're gonna base their man on what most men are on social media, what women say. It's hard.
And here's the funny thing.
It's hard in these streets.
Yo, and the funny thing is that most of the guys that be on these shows that be talking about like these women, and I be like, even some of them be fake.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even have relationships.
Mm-hmm. Most of them don't.
Most of them, I always say this, right? Just like us, at least I try to keep it real, or we definitely try to keep it real on our podcast, right? Yeah. And we're never sitting back saying that you ladies, if you want to talk, I'm single too.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm coming from a place that I can really teach the next man about how to be a man that's in a healthy relationship. I'm not preaching that because I'm not in one. Word. You know what I'm saying? So I will never I will never come on and act like I'm a relationship guru. Nah, that's bullshit. Word. Because majority of people that, when you look at all these people that think they're the relationship guru, ask them, are you in a relationship? Nah. I got this chick. So how you teaching people about relationships when you're not even in a healthy relationship as it is? So I think the funny thing is, it's just something to do. It's something to say to get a rise out of somebody. Yeah. But what we do is what I feel like,
because the vast majority of people are in relationships, and that's the mass crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how are you gonna be successful and appeal, I guess, for these specific people? I guess maybe their whole line of what they want to do is they want more people to be like them. I think people to be like selective. Think about it. It seems like they want men, especially young men, when you're in your 20s, before you even get to the 30s and 40s, like, don't even care about chicks. Just work on you with this and that. This chick's all that. You got to be this before that. So I think a lot of these like the podcasts and the extreme, like the Fresh and Fit people, more so like making the attempt to make the ideal man versus the lovey-dovey, okay, let me get married at 25, I do whatever you want type. I guess that's the angle.
I mean, you gotta realize this. You gotta realize that the people who subscribe to these channels, right? You're not gonna subscribe to that channel if we're all in relationships.
Yeah, because
you're thriving off the people that are single. So you want a lot of people to be single. So sometimes some of these messages,
people are single.
Yeah. So a lot of the people.
Tell me if you agree.
What?
Remember, I think today's man is weaker than the man from 30 years ago. mentally, as far as when it comes to confidence. No, look. When it comes to confidence,
social media.
Exactly. Everything's social media, but remember, when it comes to confidence, when it comes to able to communicate with women, just communicate.
Yeah.
Socially, right?
Again, social media and technology.
And technology. Just being able to be adaptable to go in a public place and be able to pick up a conversation with a stranger and kick it off and grow to something. Same thing. Social media. That's why a lot of this. I have younger friends, younger brothers, whatever. They're beasts with these dating sites, and I suck at it. So I'm saying, why am I suck at this and they're so good at it? You feel me? Like, relationships, I swear, today are built. Social media and your cell phone, the relationship's already done and connected prior to even seeing the person physically.
But it's a fact.
In person.
But we kind of live in a fast food. We do live in a swipe left society.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it like this. It's too easy. And this was a point that I was going to go with. It's how social media has done things, right? Mm-hmm. The thing that you may be going through issues with your woman, right? Mm-hmm. But you remember, a lot of times what people don't understand is Facebook was based on advertising.
Correct.
And marketing and networking.
Yeah.
And look what happened. It turned into, you think it's just about that. And it still is about advertising, marketing, and stuff like that. But now your woman is advertising herself. Mm-hmm. Your woman is marketing herself. So, and that's why when a woman think about this, when a woman takes a picture on social media, they want to make sure they look their best.
Always.
You not
18 filters.
Yeah.
35 pictures for one moment.
Yes. Because I'm going to show the world I'm that bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's the same thing even with men. Men do it. We want to look like before you get on the thing.
It's kind of harder for us because there ain't no filters. Yeah. Like what you see with us is really we can change our complexion. Like
nigga, wait, stop.
What?
I'm about to kill you, yo. You got a filter. You use the 8K
filter. 8K, yeah. So what?
Nigga, why you using a filter? What's the 8K filter?
To me,
yeah. What is it?
8K is just a clearer picture. That's it. It's clearer than blurry.
I got to check this out.
Look it up. 8K. There's like an 8K TV. When you watch it 8K, you see.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I meant to tell you. I was gonna say, what the fuck is you doing?
When we look at each other, this is probably 12K. You feel me? A blurry picture is no K. 8K is the clearest. It's the clearest. I mean, you can see every bump. You can see this is your boy. You feel me with 8K?
I'm about to use the 8K filter.
Yeah, look at it. You see anything? That little black spot right there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I gotta see because I was kind of ashamed.
Yeah, that little mark it makes you. Listen, this is your boy. That's what 8K is. Yeah, 8K is me.
I wanted to.
Ain't no flowers. Ain't no none of that other stuff. Nah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Nah, you can tell you're not on social media.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We got a 4K and 8, just like TV. Watching the movie regular on HD, then 4K. Why you want 4K on your?
Hey guys, I want the audience. What's 8K? Is that a filter? Let me
ask them. Yeah, 4K. Now they got an 8K. That's newer.
No, you got the 8K.
Yeah, 8K now, but it used to be 4K before. They upgraded. Let me ask you a question. You ever heard of a 4K TV? What does that mean? Why would you want to watch something in 4K versus regular HD? Answer that.
Clearer picture.
That's clear picture of me. You feel me? Ain't no blurry. You feel me? Clear picture of me. Ain't no filter.
Yeah, I guess you won on this because I thought this nigga was doing
you thought the butterfly. You know how the chick be having the butterfly.
I was like, this thing.
You think the butterfly got the dove flying behind my head?
I was like, this nigga using filters.
Hell no, I don't need no filter. I'm a man, yeah.
I was about to say.
I'm a man. We don't need to be beautiful or pretty or cute. That's not in our repertoire. You feel me? As far as our resume,
yeah, I want to get a filter to make me look a little bit thinner on my gut.
But for what?
I don't know. I just want it.
But listen, you're a real person.
No, but
you like to meet real people. So when they see, you got a gut, man. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I
don't understand that. I'm like, yo, listen, this is me, man. You feel me? I'm gonna show you a six-pack. I'm gonna show you.
But this, I don't know. This again is why social media kills so much. And when we say relationships, it doesn't mean when you're in one. It
Nah.
also means on the meeting of people
Correct.
on social media. Because again, why when you said all this stuff about it's harder nowadays to get in relationships is because when you really think about it, you don't know what you're gonna get.
That's
You
one
don't
angle.
know what you're gonna get.
Correct. You don't know.
Because
You don't know
think
till you know.
You can even take a picture of a person, but you be like,
You don't
you're
know till
not
you
gonna
know.
look like that.
You don't know
You
till you know.
don't know until you actually meet.
You seen the previous episodes when I was telling you about the catfishing situation I have. You up 30, but you knew I was going to meet you. So why send something from 20 years ago? You know I'm going to meet you. Why couldn't you send something from like a year or two ago? You know I'm going to meet you.
You want me to tell you what happened, yo?
What?
Yo, and this was kind of messed up. I was speaking to somebody, and then I met them, and then I stopped speaking to them. I don't get it. You were speaking to me, and then all of a sudden, you just stopped speaking. I was like, what do you... Just pay attention to what the... Why do you think that happened? Do you really want me to say... Because you don't look like what you look like. In every picture you would send me, it still looked like it was filtered. So when I actually did see you, I'm like, no, this isn't it. So now I don't get it.
But
no, you don't get it? Do you truthfully get
you know
it?
how
I am what I am. When you saw me, I'm what I am.
Yeah.
When I see you, you're not what you were.
That's one thing I can say. Men, we can't play it like that. What can we do?
Only thing they...
You
But
can
what
sit
women,
next to Ashton Martin.
No. What women
That's
do
all.
say, what women do say is this.
What?
Women do say, like, you know, they'll meet people, but they'll be like, the dude said he was this tall.
Oh, that's
what dudes
different.
lie about.
Yeah, that's different. Oh,
That's what
I'm
dudes-
6'3", but they be 5'7". All right, I can see that. But at least he looked the same.
Yeah.
You feel me? And women are short, so people, all right,
nah,
he lied
but-
about his height, but he looks the same. How about somebody who looks like, who are you? I'm looking for such and such. That's me. You like,
Yeah, that's
okay.
crazy. To me,
Hey, yo, and how delusional are they, though?
wait.
With them filters, like old girl showed you, she was very comfortable to see you. And she's really confused why you're not talking. Yo, she's really confused why you're not talking to her. Like, some people have the ability to lie to themselves so much that it becomes the truth. She looks like them filters. She looks 40 pounds or less. She looked like the way she did in her when she was 18 in her prom and a senior. Mind you, she's like probably 45, right? And they lie to themselves, which is okay, but you can't hit the bump. I mean, you can lie to yourself and just be neutral up front with other people, but come on now.
It's like, how do you feel like...
Because honestly, if you showed the real, I probably would have accepted it more.
Yes.
And it would have been okay. We still would meet up.
My mind would have been...
My mom would have been like,
but
all
see,
right.
watch this.
Her personality's dope,
if
though.
niggas had
Maybe.
filters in the sock,
Word.
and they did
Walking like some shit
like this, and then you get
come
to
with
the
a
crib and I
baby.
take my
You
sock
come through
out.
with the baby. You like,
He was like, he lied.
yo, where the
You
sock
would-
at?
Yeah, where the sock at?
You come
know
with the
what I'm saying?
baby, like, what sock? What do you mean? This is the sock. Imagine somebody. Imagine dude say, this is the sock.
Yo,
What do you-
but again, this goes back to social media, yo.
Yeah.
It is
Agreed.
like we're all, and what I realized, the real, and I had to realize and accept this truth, right? We're humans, right?
Yeah.
Nobody, and I think nobody truthfully wants to be alone. The older you get, you start to realize that the game is old.
Yeah.
And it's redundant.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, the game is redundant. And until you get to it, sometimes you may not learn that. You probably done stepped over a lot of good women.
Yeah.
But when you truly probably learn it, you're probably in your 50s, you're probably in your 60s, and now you still out here like, yo, I'm still searching.
I was just saying that. We were just talking about this
that,
yesterday,
right?
What I said. Listen, growing up, you never ever heard of like your parents or your aunties or their friends going through. I can't find a man, or man, I can't find this and that, or whatever. Like, it seems like in the past,
They accept it more.
yes, in the past, you're as good as the options that's around you, right? So your social class, there's no social media. There's nothing to compare to but your social class. If I'm middle class, I go to middle class bars, I go to middle class schools, middle class job, middle class area of living. My friends are middle class. I met somebody middle class. We have a middle class family. Life goes on. That's the generation of our parents. Now when you bring social media in, now I'm lower class wanting higher class stuff. So now,
and I want that man that's high class, but you ain't even in that society.
You're not in that society. You never was exposed to that 30 years ago. 30 years ago, you didn't know who the hell was popping unless you see them on TV.
I'll give you a prime example. There was something I seen it somewhere. They were saying that there was this woman that lived in Memphis, like it was the outskirts of like it's one of the
Tennessee or something,
but Bama towns, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, I want a man that make this, I want a man that make this, and I deserve it.
Yes.
And she was like,
yes,
I'm this. And then the person basically broke down to it. They was like, let's do this. Let's do something right now. Let's look at your town. There's no man in your city that makes that.
Not one.
Unless you leave. You will literally have to leave your state to even have more options to get that man that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Just in your state. We were just talking about the city.
Yeah.
There's definitely nobody in that city.
Zero.
But in the state, when we look at the whole state, the average income within your state is even this. So the man that you're looking for is actually in another state. And are you
New York or LA?
And are you willing to move to those areas? And then now look at yourself and say, do you think that person that you're looking for is actually looking for you? And that right there is the realest shit in the world.
Because 30 years ago, you didn't know that the kind of man you wanted was in LA or this or that. It was like, yo, listen, I want the best man in my realm. You know what I'm saying? The best middle class man, the most handsome,
because
the best
athlete.
Classism. Like, you know what I mean?
And I think the thing is, people only when you get to a certain point, because it ain't nothing worse. Like, let's be honest, me as a guy. All right, don't get it wrong, because I hate when women sometimes say, "Oh, only thing a man wants is some ass," right?
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I hate that. I was like, kind of give us a little bit more credit.
I hate that. I'm like, this is my thing on that, right? How you want some ass? All right, cool. Question. Then I'll ask the question. Could a monkey scratch his own ass? Yeah, right. As a human being, as a male. Obviously, we want to sleep with who we attract.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck was the monkey scratches?
It's an old phrase.
It
means duh.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
I was like, what?
Listen, like someone says, "Oh, you want to fuck me, right?" Could a monkey scratch his own ass?
Of course, that's
the answer. Obviously, a man who's talking to you, who wants to be connected to you, who wants to get them. Yes. Every man, that's what we want to do. The problem is when women said that's all we want to do. How could you even assume that from the jump? You don't even know the person, so you're playing defense. So it's all these women. I need a man. I got no man. I need a man. Soon as a man who they're attracted to or they get their number to, give a little time to, approaches, you got your gloves up. I'm like, do you really want a man, or you just want to fight? In the ring. Yo, you want to spar, or do you want potential?
But then that bothers me because, see, here's my thing, right? And that's what I was saying as we get older. I was like, if you think that's like the big myth when women say, oh, he's a friend. Get the fuck out of it. Ain't no man a friend. But when it's all said and done, I was like, of course the man wants to have sex. But what bothers me is that if y'all connect, yes, I truly want to bang you the fuck out.
Word.
But when it's all said and done, that's not all I want from you. I want to be able to continuously adore you, admire you, fantasize about you, because shouldn't you want your man? Now, here's the funny thing. Shouldn't you want your man to fantasize about you? Shouldn't you want your man to desire you? Shouldn't you want all that, right?
Yeah.
And then it is you as the female to show me that there's more to you than just this. Ask yourself, when you say, is this all you want from me? Do we have great conversations? I guarantee you'll say, yeah. Do we have great, when you're around me, do I make you feel happy? Do I make you smile? If I do all that to you and then I talk about sex, don't say it's that all I want. How can it be on sex?
What happens to everything else?
Yeah, it's like that's thrown away. It's thrown away. It don't mean shit.
And mind you, sex is natural. That's just...
We're human. Human beings.
You feel me? Yo, human nature as mammals. Like, a monkey will go ahead and fuck ASAP. That's just a human nature. It's like, all you want to do is take a shit. We're humans. Like, human shit. Right? Human, like, what? In other words, it's human nature for a male or female who's attracted to that person.
Yes.
To be aroused.
To be aroused.
And having endorphins going on.
But ask yourself this. Then, if the dude don't never try to crack for it, what are you guys going to say then? Yo, there's something wrong with him. He don't even act.
He must be gay.
Yo, we know y'all say that. So it's like, damn it,
Or he don't want me.
Yeah. He must be messing with somebody else.
Yeah,
so it's damn if he does and damn if he do. Because again, this is the world. Because as you were saying before, when you watch social media, they're getting their therapy from the people that they see.
Exactly.
Just like there was another one that I was trying to tell you about, that there was a female said, oh my God, women don't, she was saying that women don't know what they want. We ask for a lot of stuff, but when we get it, we don't even like it. Because she was saying she went on a date. Dude came to her house. He was on time. He was right at her door. He had flowers. She was looking at the dude weird, like he a creep. Opened the door for her. He closed the door for. While she closed the door, she typed with her girlfriend like, "Yo, this dude is weird." And she was like, and she was geeking on him,
restaurant,
and took him somewhere nice. And she was like, "The dude is weird." And then she kept it real. She was like, "You know what it was? I'm just not used to these type of niggas. So I thought he was corny because I'm not used to that. So what I'm used to is a nigga just like, yo, get in the car, and that. So when she finally got something that was different, she was like, this is weird. Like, he on some nice shit.
Yeah, he on some. He must be soft.
Yeah, or something like that. So it's like, come on. Sometimes you got to be like, and I've been in a situation where I met one woman. She's like, oh, you didn't try to come at me like that. It was one chick that was like, I wasn't trying. She was like, oh, you're really a gentleman. And she was like, oh, you're really a gentleman. And I was like, and I used to be like, I'm really not. I'm saying I am. I'm respectful, but I'm really not. No, but you are. And then we was having a conversation. She was like, you vanilla. And that means like meaning that you ain't crazy with it. And I'm like,
oh, some light skin shit?
Yeah, like some, like, meaning we didn't even have sex yet. Yeah. And I was like, see, I'm already, because I ain't trying to crack. Now you thinking I'm some type of way that I'm really not. And I'm like, so then when you try to flip on them, yo, I really felt some type of way that, wait, which one is it, yo? It's like, yo.
It could, and that's why I keep it simple. I'm one way all the time. I just have to be as transparent and as I'll just straight vomit how I'm moving, how I'm feeling, and how and my intentions in the upbringing. So either you take it or leave it. You will lose a lot that way. Don't get me wrong.
No, I think
but
as I got older,
it's just easier for you because you're only dealing with authentic women.
It is truly. I tell people majority of the time it's easy
to fake
not
nice
to,
guy and fake.
No, it's easy not to give a fuck.
Yes, that's the easiest, and that's why I'm stress free when it comes to women.
Yeah, but
just don't give a fuck. But you lose a lot.
But you lose a lot. So it's kind of like
you lose a lot of women. Trust me. All right.
But it's kind of like one of those situations where you look at a scenario where you look at and like I said, we're gonna keep going back to the social media aspect of it because again, when you're out here looking And what they say is that people spend probably 8 hours a day on social media.
Damn, you know what? That's probably very true.
It's true.
Everybody at work, the whole work shift is on every 2 seconds.
Every 2 seconds.
Every break.
Yep.
Every lunch.
Yep. Believe it or not.
On the way to work, on the way after work,
we can spend
after the shower, before the shower,
you can
do it in the gym.
Yo, you can spend 8 hours on social media.
Before you sleep. When you wake up. Before you brush your teeth. Yeah, damn.
You don't realize.
You probably can spend more than that.
Yeah.
It's probably just the average.
Yo,
They're probably extreme people.
When you're
16.
looking at 8 hours on social media, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at that, right?
Who runs the world?
You're now seeing people's opinions. Nothing is factual. A lot of it is opinion based. And check this out, because you think about the 8 hours. You got people that'll stay on TikTok. You have people stay on social media. You got people responding. Like, you're getting all this insight. Like, you can find somebody that mimics your ideas in life or your ideology in life by looking at social media. So when you're looking at this shit, you be like, yo, yep, see, somebody agree with me. I'm focused on this person.
Even deeper, someone who influences you. So you have these influencers or these celebrities that be going through shit, be talking dumb shit, and they be like, yo, I'm a Cardi B fan. Oh, I'm a such and such fan. She said she went through this and that, through this. Fuck these kind of niggas and that kind of niggas. You got to go this kind of whatever. You know what I mean? Because you look up to them.
Yeah, I was
Same way we look up. We can look up to rappers. We look up to athletes. And if Denzel, or actor, Denzel come through and say, "Yo, listen, man, a dream without any plan is just a dream," and whatever. I look up to Denzel. He said some shit like that. I'm like, damn, that shit right. You know what I mean?
I came up with something all by myself.
Oh, word?
Nobody never. I used to say this when I first started the podcast. I said, a dream is only a dream unless you turn it into a reality. That was my shit. I made it my shit because it made sense to me.
Yeah.
Because you know how you can always dream about something.
Always.
If you don't make the dream happen,
it's a dream.
Yeah, it's still a dream until you make it into reality. Mm-hmm. You put action behind it, and there's no longer a dream because you made it into reality. Yeah. That was my concept when I first started to do a podcast.
Yeah. And people, you as an influencer, people who fucks with you and like and respects you and listens to you, is going to be like, right. Imagine some bullshit though about a relationship, about an angry situation.
Like
my chick does the same thing. Yo, you right. Yo, Cliff said, yo, you cheated. Like, yo, I swear, his girl did the same thing.
Yo.
And that's their life now.
But see, me, look, to be honest with you guys, like I said, I always try to be honest. Yeah. I try to be vulnerable. I try to let you guys in to be able to see certain things. Mm-hmm. But I just say, like, when you really looking at this shit, yo, I don't think, sometimes you'll realize, like, we just hit 900 subscribers. We need 100 more to get 1,000. But when it's all said and done, I was like, you got to realize, like, when you're getting older, and this goes back to what I was telling you before, I was like, the older you get is when you start to realize, like, yo, nobody wants to be lonely. And it's cool to smash it. But like I said, when you go home by yourself, the truest you're going to ever be with yourself is when you're in that house by yourself. And now you sitting there watching TV like, yeah, I do smash this chick, but wouldn't it be nice to have a chick that's my soldier, that's my ride or die with me? And
it always seems like something more. It gives you more to life versus smashing. Yeah, I got chick. Yeah, cool. That's cool. It turns to like it holds me down.
It holds me down. It's a fix. It's a fix. I can hibernate off of that ass for like a week or two, or 2 weeks.
Versus, this is my life and my backbone.
We working together.
This is us. Like, we just won. That's different.
And that's just what I'm saying. So when y'all say that's all we want to do,
makes a lot more to life, to be honest. I might try a relationship in 2024, man.
I mean, look, man, we only getting older, yeah. But I always say, wait. Man. But no, here's what I do.
I think I need a hybrid relationship.
No. But this is what I will say, and I understand it now that I got older. Don't go into a relationship unless you're right within yourself.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And it was down. Like sometimes I probably went into stuff and I probably had unresolved issues. Mm-hmm. Probably felt like I didn't experience the world, or I didn't do this, so I didn't do this. And so when you get in a relationship and you didn't do all that, you feel like maybe that person's holding you back from doing the shit you want to do, and you still ain't getting it out your system. So it's like at this point in my life now, I know I done did this. I done did that. I done did that. Then did this. Then did this. But at the same time, I know there are things that I'm going to continuously do in my life. Mm-hmm. Now, what I have to now do is when I bring somebody into my life or when that dating phase, I have to let that person know, this is what I do. Can you accept these things, right? Now, when you can accept those things, now I have to be able to reciprocate that same thing back. Be like, look, now that you understand who I am, all right, and you can accept that, cool, I'm rocking with you. Now, are you rocking with me? I'm rocking with you. Let's see what we do. Because when it's all said and done, I'm ready to start taking trips with my woman.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be like, yo, I want to have that partner to be like, yo, I'm not really, because I know if I dedicate myself to her and we done, I'm going back out into this shit. In this swimming pool. This swimming pool is it's only fun when you don't want nothing. If you don't want anything, I love this pool. If you don't want
nothing. And it turns convenient, especially with, see, the thing is, it's not that a lot of people that are in this pool that are not happy. Yeah, I would say happy in this pool. It's not that they don't want nothing. A lot of times is that we may not know exactly what we want. You know what I'm saying? Not that we don't want nothing, but we don't know exactly what we want. Like, we have just mixed feelings about what we may want.
But it's a fear. It's still a fear.
Yeah, it is.
And I think so. It's not not the fact that you don't know what you want. It's the fear
of not getting what you want,
again, think about it. What we just said. You got women. You said in our own words. These women be wanting this. These women be wanting this. Yeah. And I'm sorry, ladies. Niggas be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Niggas be wanting this type of bitch. But bruh, is that
no? That's what we want. But it's okay to want.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is they be like, if I don't act like niggas don't be wanting, like, if I ain't get the perfect 10, I'm not happy. Niggas be looking for 10s.
No, we look for 10s all day, every day.
Yes.
People fantasize for 10s.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
That's why, and that's again, can the niggas say I'm content with
I'm not a sexist at all, but I believe that when it comes to that, I guess men are more realistic? No.
Yeah, we are more
realistic of what we can get and what we settle with.
Yes.
Versus women, because I guess our options are different as men because we're hunters and they're the ones being hunted. So a woman can sleep with 20 people tomorrow. 80% of women, I believe, can sleep with 20 people tomorrow. You can't say 80% of men can sleep with 20 women tomorrow at all. Nah. It's backwards. It's vice versa. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why we are forced to be realistic as men.
Yeah.
Because we're the hunters.
Yeah.
And then,
we get what we can.
100% of the women want 1% of men in the world. And they all want 1%, by the way.
No, but isn't that crazy?
The other 99% of us, they feel like they're settling. That means every man is a victim today because of social media.
Yo, but the crazy shit.
Every woman is a victim too.
But
because
I think
the 1% of men don't want 99% of y'all.
But here's the funny thing, like you said, but the average chick could go out there and have
sex
with 20 dudes.
Correct.
But the crazy thing about it is, again, when you're really thinking about this whole, just the dynamic of everything, it's crazy that we are still the hunters.
Yeah.
When in fact, it's so little of us. Correct. They should be hunting us because we're rare.
Correct.
Even though women hate to say that, niggas want to be treated like a bad bitch, but let's be honest.
Yo, trust and believe, if there was no social media today, or if social media wasn't as impactful today, meaning if social media just died with just Twitter and stupid stuff like that, just Twitter or Facebook, and leaving Facebook just to college people and education and stuff like that, I put money we would be hunted today if it wasn't the influence of all this other stuff.
Yeah, I think women feel like their options are bigger because they feel like they have the world looking at them. And that goes back to the avatar.
Correct.
But nobody ain't flying you out like that.
Come on, man.
And if they
do, because you're lucky to meet them, you're lucky to meet them backstage. By mistake, you bumped in. They knew your girlfriend. I fly both of y'all out and whatever. The promoter flies you to somewhere in Dubai to suck them off in the back or whatever, and come back. You probably beat on the security guards. That wasn't an option in the past, but that's not a win, I believe. But to them, it might be a win because
I went here.
I'm in Dubai. They flew me. I ain't about shit, nigga. And they on the gram with it. They in first class.
And what y'all don't realize when y'all move it, here's the funny thing. And let me just tell y'all, don't always post everything on the gram. Please don't. Because his niggas watching. They going to keep seeing that you went here. They don't see no nigga. You went here. Yo, this shit getting beat on everywhere she got. Man, I ain't wifing that. I'm not wifing that. So it's like when you really look at it.
Especially when people know you. If I know you work at JC Penn, if I see you in Staples, I know you work at Staples, and you flying out every other week, once a month on a Staples salary, and I know you got no, man, you're single, like with all your girlfriends on social media with it. Come on, son. Come on, son. Hey, yo, it's a judge-free zone. You feel me? But come on, son. I'm gonna be like, yo, you the one? No, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? I might not take you to Dubai, but shit, we go to the Poconos.
Oh, you too good for the Poconos?
Oh, you too good for the Poconos.
The other day,
my bad. AC. Oh, you too good for AC.
Yo, the other day I went to Cheesecake Factory, and I picked up a cheesecake. I picked up a cheesecake, a 6-inch cheesecake. Pause. But I went in there, and it was like nice ladies. There was some attractive women in there on dates.
Yo, Cheesecake Factory
and I was like,
decent.
Who the fuck? I go back to that and say, who the was these people who said they won't go to these places?
I could understand if you say, I don't like Cheesecake Factory's menu.
Yeah.
Say that. Because if you don't like the Cheesecake Factory and you say, I like Red Lobster's biscuits, same level, right? If you don't say, Red Lobster probably two cheeks too, right? You might say Bonefish Grill. I like Bonefish Grill. It's decent. Nice food. That ain't 5-star. How do you know? I looked it up on Google. That's So with these list of restaurants, right? Mind you, your parents probably never went to any of these. And they never took you, even on your birthdays. Or Christmas, right?
And I ain't take my son.
How did you? He never took his son to Ruth Chris a day in his life, right?
Fuck, I'm gonna take you.
But how do y'all even know this in the projects? Let me ask you a question. They don't even have this in your city. Social media.
Yo,
listen.
Birkin bags. They never heard of Birkin.
Megan was eating it the other day. They looked it up. They seen it. They seen the dude with the mustache in Miami with the chopping the steak. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yo. No,
that's my first date. Yeah. I feel as though this is what I deserve.
We live in a sheep society. Everybody want to do what everybody else do, keeping up with the Joneses. But you ain't. Your last name is Pierce, so it's like when it's all said and done, guys. Look,
now, but it's funny. I ain't gonna lie. So to me,
it is
social media is very entertaining. It makes the day go by fast.
Yeah, and that's why I said we spend like 8 hours on social media.
Yeah, it makes the day go by fast.
Look, guys,
but I'm not gonna change. Honestly, I can't. Well. We're older than most people.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we're not going to change our old school because it makes us feel uncomfortable and we don't want to live uncomfortable.
No.
We're not going to change our old school ways like, all right, I'm going to trick off 24/7. It's okay. It's okay to go only these nice ass restaurants. It's okay to just trick off. It's okay. No, I mean, occasionally, yeah, you have to set boundaries and standards. Setting boundaries and standards doesn't mean you're a broke ass nigga or you are you're cheap. That's a lot of people. You cheap, man. You like spending money. No, it's called boundaries. Because who are you first and foremost? Like, why am I even invest? Everything that costs something of value in money is always an investment. So what's the investment? This is a blind investment.
Yeah, it's almost like
why do you stock market? I never heard of this company in my life. Here, let me put $500 on this stock. You don't even
look at it like this, and I always tell people this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you setting yourself up for failure. Yeah. It be motherfuckers taking people on first dates. They spend like $600 on a meal, right?
That's a birthday. That's birthday.
Now peep this. And
I'm beating on you a long time.
And you spend that first date. You basically just lied to this woman. Yes. So when y'all say men, you made it like you made me feel like this the first day, and now all of a sudden it went downhill. He can't maintain that.
Let me give you an example. I agree. You met him. Right? This could even be a coworker. For example, you guys make the same money. Y'all both know exactly what each other makes. he's willing to sacrifice on that first date. And you know what he makes. He's willing to sacrifice on that first date to take you on that. And now moving forward, this is all you expect. And you don't see the sacrifice. I mean, the things that, and this is going to become a norm. That's the reason as to why, they always say, first impression is everything.
I don't believe it.
No, that's what
I mean, yeah.
the saying.
First impression is everything. So maybe I should not do that. I'm going to let you know that this is it, and we grow into that.
Word.
Because if first impressions are everything, that means that I must maintain that. I'm not going to always do that. So now, if I do that, now what do I do for your birthday? Like they say, well, how we do our children. Like they was like, damn, you motherfuckers buying y'all kids computers that's $2,000 and they 6. So what the hell you gonna do when they 18?
Buy them a house?
Like, yo, it's just be like, yo, don't set yourself up for failure, because she will be right if she said, you started right here, now you taking me here.
Oh, because you don't like me no more? Oh, because you already got the pussy? Oh, because
no.
See, extra conflict. So I'm looking at it like,
start right here. It's like, oh, watch this. We started here. Now we go right here. Then we go right here. Like, yo, he really likes me.
We growing.
Like, we're growing.
We're growing.
Nah, motherfuckers want to be right here. And you don't even know if you getting a second or third. Then you get to know me more. And you like, I don't even feel him. This nigga done spit with OD because he's trying to live up to what he first did with you.
Might think with what you like. A lot of times,
I always say like me first.
Yo, honestly, my best dates, have been in situations as to where we could just communicate a lot. Meaning like a little hookah lounges or like little bar settings or like a little brunch settings, and those have been my best dates ever. Especially this regular ass bar. To be honest with you, even meeting somebody randomly conversation in a little like a social club or whatever, you know what I mean? But to be like, I don't even know you like that. I'm gonna pick you up at 7, and I'm gonna take you to a Nobu, and we're gonna have dinner on the rooftop or whatever, which is fine over the city. And then we buy the bottle. We can sit on the little
and then I take you home.
The little bed thing they got outside. That's another $250 plus the bottle, whatever, on top of the Sabasi coming out dinner. And then we had a great night. He was such a good guy. Get a little kiss in the cheek. It's like, hope we can do this again.
Damn, you go home.
You done like, paid rent. Talk about, hope you can do this again.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, to be honest, in that situation, you might as well just go buy some pussy, man. Call it a day. Spend a stack on the potential, kissing the cheek, or whatever the case may be. If it's that serious for you to spend that kind of bread, unless you got it like that.
No, but you know what it is?
You could be just, yo, man, I got 200 in the bank, and I'm a lonely 5'1", 300-pound dude. Can't never see my dick since I was 12. Yeah, why not? Throw 1,000. What you got to lose? You don't get no ass anyway.
You know what it is? I think.
But if you're a normal dude, average income, if that was the choice, if you had a hard choice, like, damn, she's bad.
She's not the one for you.
Obviously.
So let it go, because you don't realize what you're about to put yourself in. You're going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to go broke just trying to live up to the standard that you believe that will make her happy.
Exactly.
And she will dry you out and will bleed you dry.
So where's the real happiness in that?
Yeah, there's no happiness. So you got to meet somebody that I always say sometimes meet somebody this goes back to the communication thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even talk to each other first. So you will find out the things that you need to understand about. So forget all these. Don't believe the woman that you see on social media that's talking about, I deserve. No, look in the back. You know what they should do first? I always say sometimes with these dates, let me go to your house first.
Word.
Let me visit your fucking house. I swear to God. That's when you start judging. Yeah, that's when I judge. And let me take you out based on where the fuck you live.
You feel me now? Now if your house is about, 300 yards from the fence, like, I understand why you want to go to those places, because that's where your daddy probably took you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Don't be like,
now, if you on Seth Boyette, Seth Boyette, no, you really like,
come on, you
man.
Can't.
I'm like, I'll ask you, what town is this restaurant that you want? Can we just Google Maps it?
Yeah, and
I ain't doing for you, man.
That's my thing right there, yo. And I'm not knocking nobody, right? And I'm not knocking nobody, but I feel like it's kind of disrespectful. And this, if you expect certain things, and I'm like, that don't even make sense because this meal gonna cost your cable bill. Oh, it ain't gonna cost your cable bill. It's gonna cost what my cable bill.
Correct.
Because you ain't coming out, and then it shows you what the potential, who I am, or what type of guy that I am, or what type. Nah, and it's just like, yo, we went here, such and such, and he took me here, and then the other girl that you telling about this date, she in the same predicament as you. Yo, let's be honest. Y'all better start. I mean, the reality is this. And as I was telling Mitch, he was like, for 2024, he want to get in a relationship. I say, don't get in a relationship until you know you're ready.
It's an idea.
For one. Yeah, but
not in a relationship, like in a pursuit of a relationship.
Yeah,
I've never been in a pursuit of a relationship.
But I always
maybe
say,
I can keep my eye open in 2024, like my brain, like my defense open. Like, all right, if I'm feeling somebody, let's see what's next. Versus, nah, I'm better. I like being alone. I like that. I'm trying to, you know what?
I mean,
I always do something in the beginning of every new year. Like, I try to do something new.
Put it like this: I can adapt to my situation, but I still understand. Like when I'm tired, like I don't have that in me anymore. I'm kind of tired. Like it's like, yo, you smash this, you smash that, you like, oh my god. That's why I prefer hanging with my son. Yeah. It gives me a purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel like it's a purpose. It's like, yo. My son like chilling. We play the video games. We go here. Remember, we just went to go see a Rangers game. Like, it's something to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So it's like you don't really have time.
So
to
if you had that,
yo, nigga, if I had my son,
that's me, nigga.
Yeah,
I gotta occupy.
No.
Granted, I'm a busy person, but I occupy my time with a lot of.
When I was single, like when I was young and then had kids first, I didn't call niggas to come over my house. Like, yo, man, I'm lonely. I was. What you doing?
Yeah.
Come through.
I ain't gonna lie. Being single is very expensive. A single man today's day.
Yeah,
it's very expensive because they ain't no. When you got somebody that you're dealing with steady, you feel me? Ain't no like. She comes through, you chill, y'all eat whatever's in the fridge. But when you dealing, when you single, everything is like, all right. It's gonna have to be drinks. It's gonna have to be food. Everything is purchasing. So if you're dealing with multiple, it's a very expensive. You feel me?
I was talking to the female. She was telling me, she was like, "Yeah, I would feel sorry for a guy because it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Like, but what you going? Where could you go? It's wintertime, cold as hell. Yesterday was Tuesday was the coldest day so far of the year. Where are you gonna go that you can escape spending less than $100 when it's cold as hell? We can go bowling. Mind you, the chicks, that was on their list. That was on the list. No, you can't take me to bowling. We can go bowling. That's going to cost you $100.
Yeah, bowling going to cost it.
$100. Movie's going to cost you $100 if you're getting popcorn and all that.
Yo.
You feel me?
If you go bowling.
And these are good things that you would love to do with your significant other.
Yeah.
Like, movie night. We're going to the movies this week. Cool. We're going to next week bowling. Cool. That's your bitch. You know, that's you. You know what I'm saying? But now you single, and you say you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You feel me? This
That's
week,
why some niggas be saying,
this week bowling you, this week bowling her, this week the other bowling, this week the other bowling.
Look.
But how about the other one? Then the other one is going to be the movie. Now you're down 1,000 that month.
Yeah.
Versus you and your shorty, you done spend 200, she spent 200. And you spend an extra 200 just cause you love her.
Why you think some dudes be like, yo, you coming to the crib? Like, yo.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you coming to the crib.
Yeah. I do that all the time. But it's just better that way. I believe, but. but the thing is, see, you got to follow up. If you don't follow up with a lot of females, mine is horrible. I just never been good with time management. My time management's horrible. Like time management, like orchestrating things. And that's one of my things for 2024. I just need to be. Even with you, like, I'll be late all the time. I know. I just want to be, like, quick.
And that's why sometimes we say
efficient with follow-up.
Why are there other people on the podcast? I was like, yo, y'all don't even know what time we be recording this stuff. I was like, yo, we may start at this time. We may start at this time. Why we don't do a live? we ain't gonna never be on time for a lot.
Correct.
So it's just
now we good though. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm saying just in general.
Our days, nigga, we supposed to be.
It could be Tuesday, it could be Wednesday.
So that's what I'm saying.
It depends. But it's more flexible when it's just me and you.
Yeah,
but
it is.
With other people, it gotta be on.
It gotta be on point.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're obviously going to incorporate next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole lot of more than just me and Cliff, man. It's going to be. We're gonna have more themes. We're gonna have themes, like theme months, like a theme month.
We should have like
Valentine's month for February, for example. And there's a lot of things around love. And then March could be, I don't know, mix something up. Woman History Month, so we're gonna praise women all month. In it. You feel me? I don't know. Then Father's Day month, we just wild out on Father's Day.
Yeah, like
we gonna figure something out.
That's a big booty chick. Just
all that clapping. You feel me? Women's history, just. Nah, I'm joking. You feel me? People take things they sensitive, yo.
Yeah, he's sensitive.
They're very sensitive.
Look at him, sexist. I'll probably be told like that's who you are as a person.
Mitch, I knew you ain't never changed. What do you mean change? Of course not. Of course not.
Let me just tell y'all something.
Hold up. Why am I vetting? I feel like I was a social media dude.
Yo.
Like, yo, somebody said that one time with me before. Damn, Mitch, you ain't never changed.
Yeah.
No, change to who? Who am I supposed to be? What you expect Mitch supposed to be?
We not getting on this. We like
we're not. No. We're gonna leave us alone. Yeah. Who am I supposed to be?
Oh hell no.
I'm supposed to be Cliff.
Yo.
Yeah, you right.
I'll just like to say this, guys. You gotta like. Yo, what's been going on? Nobody leaving comments. Nobody leaving yo. What did I do something to somebody? Like, seriously, did I do y'all ain't got love for me? Like y'all ain't got love for the show?
Like, subscribe. We here every week. We here for you. We gonna be consistent for y'all. Just whenever you can.
Just leave.
Button.
Beep, beep. That's it. It's free. Beep. Free.
I remember Cliff used to black on me because like, yo man, how you watch all my shows? You never hit subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, my bad, yo, but this shit was hard. Mitch, you still ain't like it or subscribe. I'm like, yo, my bad, yo. Yeah. Listen, I know you might forget. I know I have plenty of people that, yo, I seen you shut up. I'm like, yo, you ain't subscribed.
You ain't. The people who be talking.
I got people in Africa watching my junk. They didn't subscribe, but they watch telling me details about certain things. I'm like,
I was like, did you leave a like?
Yeah, you ain't say nothing.
Like, God.
Don't talk to me about it, man. You can just put the comments. I'll talk to you back on the comments.
Yo,
you know
it's free. I mean? That's all I got to say. You got to understand something. Ain't nobody getting paid.
Yeah.
It's just like, what you guys got to understand is sometimes, like, what you want to do, especially when people are doing social or these podcasts, is engagement. A like is an engagement. Leaving a comment is engagement. That's why any comment that's left, I'll definitely respond back to it. Engagement. So it is definitely appreciated if you guys do that. So you got anything to say before we out?
Hey, once again, thank y'all for always tuning in. We have a lot more to go. We're going to have a year season finale coming soon, prior to the end of the year.
That would be interesting. I don't even know what we're going to do. Yeah. It'll be dope, though, to have something.
We're supposed to have a big New Year's Eve thing in New York, just FYI. And cousins flying in from Texas. I would definitely we could have a couple people here for that show prior to the New Year's Eve. It'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we always do about this time, peace out.